What's up, fellow dragons here? My name is TheWhiteDragonSage here, and welcome back to another storytime video. And you guys, if you haven't seen how the title is, yes, there are situations where we dealt with crazy people. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, who's gonna be king this time? Is it gonna be Cap? Is it gonna be PD? Is it gonna be VC? Is it gonna be blah 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 blah? Well, sadly, all of my friends have been preoccupied with some certain things. So right now, it's just me telling you this story. But relax, guys, because I know I usually put on my videos two stories, my story and my friend's story. So there is going to be someone like that, which is I'm going to be the one telling it. And the other story is going to be told by my friend Panic Cargo, who's actually sent me a message of his story time, exactly built well for this title. So I'm just going to read out what he said. This is all word by, well, almost word by word, because pretty much it's a bit spelling error, so I'll try my best I can to read it. Anywho, let's start with my story. This story time takes place about high school around freshman year, and during that time I was in a club called Uniting Christ. The pretty much club is about, talking about God, the Bible, Jesus, becoming a better person. The real reason why I joined the club is because they have video games. Anywho, but that's a different story. So at the end of this school year, they decided to have a little potluck. Obviously, have pizza, have food, have drinks, stuff like that, just hang out, have a party at the end of the year. So at the end of the potluck, I was getting the last two slices of pizza, so I was like, okay, anyone's gonna take these last two slices? And people said, I'm pretty sure it's like the president, vice president, I don't know, someone in charge of the higher ups in the club, so it's like, yeah, just go ahead and take it. I was like, okay. They said, take the whole box too, so you can throw it away. I was like, fuck it. I close the box, and I would start walking out. Now notice, my high school, if you haven't heard from a previous story time, is actually an outdoor high school. During this high school, when I was walking out with the pizza box, I thought, hey, my brother, El Pink, club is nearby at my club. So I was like, you know what? I'll get one slice of pizza for myself and another piece for my brother. So I was like, okay, I start heading down to where B-Boys is. That's the club my brother was joining, pretty much just dancing. So when I was walking all the way to B-Boy, I was heading to, get an outdoor building, so I guess it was the B building, if I remember correctly. And the B buildings are like these outdoor trailer classrooms, I guess you can imagine that. So obviously they're a bit apart of each other, and there's sort of one big line. And starting from one end where I am, behind me is like the kind of center of the school, which is like the plaza where pretty much recess or freaking lunch, first lunch, second lunch is right behind me. And going down the line, it was about 75 yards, if I had to estimate. It was pretty far. But anyway, so I was walking down to my right and left. It's obviously classrooms going down the this alley, I guess, way, I guess you can call it. I don't know what the hell to call it. But I see my brother, and I see four of his friends. So I was like, okay, cool, whatever. I'll just go give him the pizza and walk away. Probably make his friends jealous. When I was walking by, one of his friends spot me before my brother did, and he said, hey, look, the pizza guy! I'm like, what? I look behind me, it's like, pizza. Oh, duh. Pizza box, right? I forgot to throw it away. But they start walking towards me, thinking, oh, cool, he has a bunch of pizza box. Cool, sweet. I was like, I only got two slices of... Ding! I decided to be a little cheeky little bastard about this. So I start walking backwards a little bit. Notice, I guess I'm a bit, 10 yards away from my, I guess you could say, from the plaza, and I'm about, he's 75 yards away, so I guess it's 70 yards away. So, I was like, okay. So, I hold out the pizza really high, and I was saying this. Their friends are, my brother and their friends are confused, so I was like, whoever can catch me, the first one to catch me can have the whole pizza box to themselves if they want. The minute I end that sentence, I swear to you, I saw all their eyes glow red, and I heard this song. Yep, I'm in trouble. So hearing that, they booked it. The minute I hit that sentence, they boom, sprinted. Not run, not jog, sprinted like hungry animals right after me. I'm like, fuck! I turn around, I ran as fast as I could. I ran to 5 yards close to the ending where the plaza is to open. I looked to my left, I already see my brother, El Pink, right next to me. I'm like, shit! I'm like, fuck, if this is how you are, fuck it. I give the pizza box to him, square on his chest, and ran the opposite direction. I swear, behind me I can hear my brother say, thank you, Sage! And he booked it. When I got a few feet away, I turn around just a mid-second. Yes, the one thing we don't want to do in a horror movie. But anyway, I did that. And I noticed another friend of my brother's, is also my friend too, we'll call him Eddie, chased after my brother because he knew he had the pizza box. I see all of his other friends right behind him, but those two are really neck and neck. They literally, he was like jumping over some tables, jumping over like little hillsides. They jump over. They were going super fast, like a whole big circle, like a track. And I swear to you, they ran as fast as the freaking Z-War zombies. Yeah, pretty fast. So, but luckily for me, when I saw this, I noticed my friend Eddie almost tackled my brother and got a hold of him. My brother knows this, and he's like, fuck it, opens a pizza box, notice there's only 2 slices, got the 2 slices, and shove it into his mouth. I'm like, shit. I'm glad I'm not him. And yeah, he got into the, Eddie got pissed. He got pissed out. I walk into my brother, and I was like, hey bro, what the hell? One of the slices for me. He's like, sorry, Sage, I was chased. Yeah, I can see that. So yeah. A little chase scene from my little friends. Anywho, that's my story. Now, I'll tell you a story from my good old friend Panic, which I'm pretty sure he would have said, what up, mates, if he was here. So, let me tell you exactly what he sent to me. My memory has not been good after I left the hospital, so I'm going to tell the story I think Sage is talking about. So it was a couple years ago, around the end of middle school. I think my school started doing fun things at the end of the school year. Stuff like we get a fire department to come to our school and do tape of water day. Only reason I remember this is because one of my friends got covered in water, and she wasn't bad looking, let me tell you that much. And for some reason, she thought it would be fun to hug me with her soaked body. But that's not the story, really story when we're talking about. I'm gonna tell you the story when our school tried to break the world record of the biggest game of hide and go seek. So, how the hell they pick the seekers? I don't know. I don't care. But the thing of my school is there's really nowhere the hell to hide. You can't hide in the classroom, and that made it so you can only hide in the lunchroom that had no really good hiding spots, or in the field that was just a bunch of flat land, or the courtyard that was just another flat land field. So they show us who the seekers are, and 2 of them are my good friends of mine. Let's just say their names are Kat and the other one is Kit. Shut up, I'm not creative with names. So, I go up to them saying, it's cool, they are seekers, and my first thing they say to me is not hi Panic or what's up Panic, no. It was, we are going to fucking beat your ass so hard, we are going after you first. In my mind, I was like, what the fuck did I do? So I walked away from the 2 of them as they planned my end, and go with the other hiders, and they explain the rules. The rules are easy. If you get caught, you become a seeker. And if you get to the same zone, which is a small-ass table, you win, and you save, and you wait after the end of the rest of the game. So, they give us like 10 minutes to hide, and like 99% of the school hid in the field, because it's the only place you can really hide, and you can't really hide about 200 or so students in the flat-ass field. So as soon as the seekers started looking, I was like, it was like Planet of the Apes, when they're on the horses to try to catch all the humans. I was like, shit. And of course, my dumbass is part of the 99%. But I found a little hole in the ground. It was far end of the field, and I had like no one anywhere near me. So I'm just sitting in my foxhole, watching as the seekers pick off the weaker ones, aka the nerds and the fat kids, while the runners just pass up the seekers and go to home base. So I was chilling in my ditch for at least 10 minutes, watching as this goes down when I see one of my friends, that was a hider, walking out of the field with someone, so you know, I'm still far away, but I can make out the shape of the person. He came out with Kit, and all I can see is them looking around me and my friend, who I guess got caught, pointing my general direction. And all I'm thinking in my mind is, you fucking traitor! You dirty fucking traitor! So I'm like, fuck. For some reason, some blessing from God. Instead of going to the corner of the field I'm in, they go to the other side. So in my mind, I'm like, this is my only chance. I book it out from there, and I'm running as fast as I can to the entrance of the field. It's blocked off by seekers though. And I was going to do some Jedi mind trick and say, this is not the hider you were looking for. Only one problem though. Kat was with them. So at this second, I recall that there was a bar gate that separated the classroom from the field, so my clever ass climbed over them into the dirt field that no one was hiding in. So there's me, doing some Metal Gear Solid Snake shit, hiding behind a classroom, look at the safe table covered by seekers, so it took about 2 minutes before I noticed them starting looking over my my general direction in a dirt field / courtyard. So I'm like, fuck, I escaped one problem only to hit with another problem. So the funny thing about the dirt courtyard is all it has is classrooms and open space, and of course some bathrooms, but it has some random ass reason a giant metal crate that you'll see the trucks carry, and also like in boats that carry, you know, supplies, animals, blah 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 blah. So I quickly jump into action and climb on top of this thing and lay down at an angle so no one can see me. So I was chilling there for about 3 to 4 minutes when I get a text from my friend asking me, dude, where are you? Kit and Kat are going bloodthirsty hunt for you. Pretty much going on a bloodthirsty hunt for you. So this guy was actually one of the first friends I had made in school, so I trusted him. I told him where I was, and I told him to give Kit and Kat a hint that I'm in the courtyard. So, from my sniper point, I can see my friend and 2 people rushed out to the corner looking around in a frenzy. Now, you gotta understand, I'm laughing my ass off watching this. So after a minute has passed, I text my friend to chill at a crate so I can talk to him, where we both begin laughing our asses off. Kit and Kat eventually sees this and comes to the crate where I was, and I immediately shut up. They start threatening my friend, saying that they're gonna bash his balls in if he does not give my location. But my friend was a true friend, it was a true soldier, he stayed silent. After a couple of seconds, I text him telling him to text them that I'm asking, are they gone yet? I know that you guys were confused, like, what? He pretty much texts his friends, are they gone yet? Pretty sure that's what he's saying. But after a couple of seconds, I got a text from Kat saying, where the fuck are you? You're not getting fucking away from me. I text back being like a little smartass that I am, and I said, closer than you think. And of course, they are right next to the crate, and I can hear how mad they are getting. And Kit suggested that they lie and text me that they will let me go and just want to give me a hug. And I'm like, that's a little bullshit. So I said to them, bullshit! So after a couple of seconds of this off and on texting, the loudspeaker goes on and it says, in 5 minutes the game will end. So I'm like, fuck! So now I'm like, I need to think quick. I have a chance to get them away from me somehow to make a run for it. I think I have a chance. Time is ticking down like a murder mystery show countdown. So I quickly came up with a plan to text them saying, look behind the crate you're chilling next to. And I laughed super hard saying, I'm too good for you two. So they naturally look behind the crate where I'm like, Jesus, take the wheel! I jumped down from the top of the crate and ran for the fuck for my life. So I'm just fucking booking it. And so for some odd reasons, I don't know why, I had this horrible idea to look behind me. Yes, I did the one thing that gets people killed in horror movies. So I stopped for a second just to look behind me, and I assumed I would be looking at 2 of my friends far behind me making angry faces as I taunt them to assure my victory. But instead of my friends being far behind me, I see Kit all the way at the crate until it hits me. Where's Kat? This question was answered very quickly. Next thing I know, I see a very fast, angry woman who, what I'd like to add, came from New York City. Actually, New York. Running full speed at me, screaming, "You're fucking mine now, panic!" To where I replied, "Fuck that!" And began to run because my life did depend on it. And I didn't. And I don't know if anyone has ever had that burst of energy when you're feeling danger, but I sure as hell did. I ran straight for the safe zone with all my power and grabbed and hugged it with my life. Kat, not far from behind me, came with a woman's fury in her eyes. And if all you men have ever seen a woman's fury, you know how scary it is. She gets there and she's saying, "Oh, hell no!" Luckily for me, another one of my friends is there named Emilio, who was a really cool guy, but more importantly, he was a fairly big guy. And he read the situation and he made himself a human wall until everyone came back. But sadly, as soon as Kit got there, they both got around him, grabbed me, separated me from the rest of the gang, and started asking me questions on how long I was there, asking how my friend who ratted me out saw me. To be honest, it was not fun. You would think, but because both Kit and Kat had very, very nice bodies and are sweet girls except for this moment. But nope, it looked like they wanted to stab me. They wanted to stab me. After answering about 100 questions, the bell of the school finally rang his over. And of course, God hated me. because I took the bus home with them. So they got their revenge. So the moral of the story is, Panic Cargo's life suck. The end. Also, he commented, "Dear God, I talked a lot." You guys gotta realize, I wasn't actually reacting much to this because I first heard the story again, and let's just say, every time my friend Panic tells these stories, he gets better at it every single time. Last time it was not this much detailed. So yeah, in short, people are crazy. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this glorious storytime video, because I sure as hell enjoyed Panic's story again. I hope you guys enjoyed my story. If you enjoyed the story, make sure you leave a like, share this story with friends so you can get a couple of laughs with this. Spam my friend Panic if you ever seen him around or you know who Panic is. Spam him up with the story. Comment down below what you think of the story time if you guys want to see more story times from my friends or from myself. Also, if you have any stories that you want to share or you want to get on the show to play some Let's Plays or do anything else, make sure you comment down below for that too. Subscribe to be part of the Dragon Horde and subscribe to see more videos as much as I can bring out as much as I can every single day. And we're almost there, guys. My goal is to hit 50 subscribers. We're almost there. I just need a few more. Once we hit 50 subscribers, I'll do a little special on all the funny moments I have in my videos. So, anyway, enough of me talking this all non-stop story time. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. As always, keep it flying, fellow dragons.